Hello, and welcome back to the news with our live studio audience. I'm Deborah, and this is my co-host,
Joanne.
Today, we will be interviewing President Lyndon B. Johnson and asking him some questions about the Vietnam War.
Woo!
You stink!
Nice to meet you.
Alright.
Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Right, so, not so long ago, you said, "We are not about to send American boys 9,000 or 10,000 miles away from home to do what Asian boys ought to be doing for themselves." Why have you since changed your sentiments?
Well, I'm not going to lose Vietnam. I'm not going to be the president that saw Southeast Asia go the way China went.
Okay, so besides the Red Scare, what other factors affected your decision to escalate military involvement in Vietnam?
We do this to increase the confidence of those in South Vietnam who have so bravely borne this brutal battle for so many years with so many casualties. And we do this to convince the leaders of North Vietnam and all those who seek to share their conquest of a simple fact: we will not be defeated.
Okay, all right. So, as Commander-in-Chief, how do you plan on taking over Vietnam?
Well, our objective was never, or has never been, the annihilation of the enemy. It has been to bring about recognition in Hanoi that its objective to take over the South by force cannot be completed.
Oh, all right. Okay, so thank you. Breaking news! There are riots outside!
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Look, there's hippies!
Hurry!
This is Deborah and my co-host Joanne reporting live with some hippies. Can we ask y'all some questions? Sure. What are y'all's names? Willow.
I'm Spirit.
All right. My first question is, who and what are you rioting against and why? Johnson.
Hate them.
He lied about winning the war.
Lies.
Also, we don't approve of the war. Who are we to decide who lives or who dies?
What moral issues do you have with the war?
Why would I fight for a country that's not protecting my rights as an African American?
Do you target minorities to serve? Yes. As the saying goes, if you got dough, you don't have to go. The people with money are still here.
How do you feel towards conscientious objectors? Do you feel it is a valid reason not to serve?
Absolutely. I am conscientious objector myself.
Yes.
I feel American interference in Vietnam is morally sound or aligns with my religious views. People should have the choice whether to serve or not.
Blame on those who decided to serve? Actually, yes. If we don't stand up against this war, America's youth will continue to die overseas in a war that has been no benefit for America.
One last question. If you could say anything to Lyndon B. Johnson right now, what would it be?
Tell him, Spirit.
Bring our troops home.
Yes.
Bring our troops home. Think of your kids, man. The deaths overseas need to stop. It's been going on for too long.
All right. Thank you, Willow and Spirit. Thank you so much for these interviews.
Money for the war!
Welcome back to the news. Last you saw us, we were interviewing some hippies outside. Now you will see us asking a Vietnam War veteran, Barry Jones, some questions. And here he is. Hi. All right.
Okay. First question. When you were drafted, when were you drafted and how did you feel?
I was drafted in 1970, and I felt really proud to serve my country, and I just want to make my family proud and everything, because ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the military.
All right. How do you feel about those who decided to flee instead of serve? Did you ever consider doing this?
People who decided to flee instead of serve are cowards, because you should be proud to serve your country, and nobody should do that.
All right.
After you were injured, how have you been treated since you've come back from war?
I've been treated poorly since I came back because of all the protesting. I really didn't expect all that.
Okay, and then how do you feel after serving?
After serving, it's been hard to come back to just a civilian life after everything that's going on and everything that happened to me.
Thank you, Barry.
All right, thank you so much for watching this week's segment on the Vietnam War on the news. It's been a crazy day, hasn't it, Joanne?
It really has been, Deborah. Well, stay tuned for next week when we talk about what Miss Settle will name her baby. Mail in your answers.
Thanks for watching! And today, we will be interviewing President Lyndon B. Johnson. I forgot to say my name. I'm Deborah, and this is Mike. Okay, so not so. Do you believe this war targets minorities to serve?
Yes.
Yes.
If we don't stand up.
Yes.
Shit.
If you don't have dough,
Damn it, Kylie!